The Russians expected a quick victory, taking back what President Putin believes is theirs. A year later, the war is not close to over. Ukrainians are fighting back in a war NATO believes is vital to global security. This volunteer sniper kept the video of his first firefight.
I was crying because I was thinking that I did things which have never been done before. I was thinking about these dead guys, like, hey, they have families, some of them maybe have children.
Any sympathy you had at the beginning for just poor Russian soldiers is gone.
They should suffer. They not just like should be killed. They should suffer about things which they've done. Their families should never see them even dead bodies.
Millions of Ukrainian civilians have been forced from their homes. These were escaping from the suburb of Irpin into Kiev last winter. It looked like a throwback to Europe's dark 20th century. In fact, the war has initiated a new and dangerous era. The threat for people a long way from the battlefield is that the war might spread beyond Ukraine. A year on, a new Irpin bridge and the old challenge, avoiding direct confrontation between Russia and NATO. The way that the Ukrainians stopped the Russians just back there changed every calculation about the war. NATO saw it had an ally worth supporting, and they moved very fast to do that. Now, that has carried some heavy costs. Economic, a massive military commitment, and even a risk of nuclear war. Now, the Ukrainians are conscious that future NATO governments might not want to carry that heavier burden, which is why they're calling 2023 their year of victory. Ukraine's fighting spirit is intact, but neither side has the edge it would need to win. These were Ukrainian volunteers signing up a year ago, from 60-somethings to young men just out of school. The war started here for Maxim Lutzik, then 19, and his friend Dmytro Kiselyenko, 18. What do you study?
I'm studying economy.
And I'm studying biology.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck.
They didn't feel as brave as they tried to look.
There was a lot of fear, I'm not gonna lie, because I haven't experienced anything like that before.
We had some stupid bravery, and it helped us to overcome our fear.
After a few days on checkpoints and some basic training, both Dmytro and Maxim were plunged into the fighting. When the war switched to the east, Dmytro stayed in Kiev. Maxim has fought and was wounded in some of the toughest battles in Donbass. This video is from his body cam.
That's a call from a home in Nissen.
By the summer, in the ruins of eastern Ukraine, as the battle for control of Bakhmut was starting, Maxim was an experienced fighting soldier.
We were defending the Zara chemical factory.
He's still only 20. Both Maxim and Dmytro share their president's view: no trading Ukrainian land for peace with Putin's Russia.
We have a joke. Putin will be awarded as a hero of Ukraine for his job that he did to unite Ukraine, to build our economy, to build our army, and to make Ukrainian nation great.
And that unity was strengthened when Ukrainian troops fought their way into Bucha outside Kiev and found evidence of Russian war crimes. A few miles from Bucha, Irina Kostenko, on her own, buried her son in her garden after Russians shot him on the 10th of March last year as he went to work. This was Alexei as a boy. He was 27 when he was killed. A year later, Irina walks to the cemetery every day where he was reburied. She dressed her boy in new clothes with a flower in his buttonhole as he was engaged. She is tormented by what happened. The Russians wrecked her house after they killed her son.
Спали діти ми. Голод, холод.
We were hungry and cold. You shudder all the time. Can't get any sleep.
Сильно вздригаєшся.
How long do you think the war might last?
Поки не здохне Путін. Отак і ми будемо страдати.
Until Putin dies. That's how long we have to
Поки
suffer.
не здохне ця
Until
тварь.
that animal dies.
The cemeteries are expanding and more offensives are coming. Ukraine will get more support from NATO. Russia could get more from China. One big challenge for the war's second year: controlling the pace of escalation, keeping the killing in Ukraine. Jeremy Bowen, BBC News, Kiev.